If anyone's wondering where to go from here as a targeted individual, think back over the attributes, the positive attributes about yourself. If you're innocent to these forms of harassment, look over the things that they envy you about. A lot of people speak about the end times. Let's think of it like that. Let's think of it like that then. This is actually pushing you it's pushing you towards your purpose in life. So, as you're learning how to discipline yourself during the temptations and forms of harassment that provoke you to do unethical, irrational things, enlighten yourself. Especially the victims of V2K technology. Enlighten yourself. Begin to read. Begin to read on things that can improve your mood, your behavior towards these heinous acts of crimes. While you're doing so, V2K acts the fuck up because they want you to be in the lowest vibration. They want you to be in the harshest mood. They don't want you to think about learning anything new. They don't want you thinking about trying new ways to escape their mental imprisonment. So as you begin to read to yourself, learning ways of self-discipline, learning ways to being more positive, trying out this new diet or trying out new things, pushing through the fear, the false evidence appearing real, pushing through that fear. You're not only doing a service to yourself, but deep down, you're doing a service to all who are listening. Whether they take it in or whether they discard it, you're doing a service to humanity. You never know. Behind these closed doors, these sad and sick-minded people would be forced to look into their own hearts, to be forced to look into their own behaviors. All the while, trying to bring you down on a constant daily basis. I mean, if they really hate the fact that you're going to better yourself, that you choose to be better to yourself, they'll sign out, they'll log out, or they'll listen, and it'll prompt them to do more inner work for themselves. If we are being attacked because of our light, because we are light workers, we must continue what we are. We must continue who we are. We must understand that, yes, we are in a war where the dark against light, the hidden against the known, the wise, the light. We are the light. Continue to be who you are. It's going to be tough. It's going to be hard. Yeah. Just because you're of the light doesn't mean you can't balance your dark energy as well. Meaning that every now and then, if you got to cuss a motherfucker out, hey, they asked for it. Especially when it comes to a light worker. When it comes to a person who's naturally a compassionate person, naturally a supportive individual within themselves, within their family, household, within their communities, within society. You basically ask for it. When you curse a motherfucker out, when you have to go there with a person. But at the same time, there is a time and place for everything. We are above this shit. We're high vibrational people. So we're being attacked by people who want to take over these type of people because they're insecure. Instead of looking within themselves and finding that light and tapping into their own life purpose, soul mission, they're attacking others who have risen to the test, who has risen to their purpose. Doesn't mean we have to stop here. It just lets us know that it gets harder. But the test is the test of your faith and how much you can put into yourself. How much you can take on. I mean, like I said in my past videos of transmutation, it's taking all the negatives, the negative things that they say about you, the negative things that they try to place into your environment to make you feel like everybody is in on it. Turn those negatives into positives. It will be mind-blowing to these people because they're low vibrational people. They're people who think like this 24/7. Especially if you're a victim of 24/7 harassment, electronically or covert. These people have to think on a low level on a daily. Imagine how detrimental that is to a person's health, their mind, their body, their spirit. It's almost where you have to pity these type of people. Now, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't be upset at what they're doing or speaking out against what they are doing, but also not losing yourself in the matter of it as well. I'm going through this every day as well. I'm learning new shit every day as well. But I'm sharing this experience with the people that are in the same situation as me because I'm doing the service, man. I'm doing the service, man. I'm awakening to my power, my soul purpose, my life purpose. Like, these people who choose to be hidden and do this awful shit to us, they have no idea who the people who really have strength. You have no idea who you're dealing with people who have the power to impact a nation by simply being a duty to humanity. And the fact of the matter is, you're only pushing us into that purpose. You're only pushing us into that power even further. Yes, we go through the dark night of the soul, and we go through harsh times. We go through quiet nights where we're crying to ourselves, and we do get upset and wanting to fight the air and shit. But when you look beneath the surface and you lift the veil, it's all because you're here for a purpose. And that purpose is to serve yourself and humanity. And by being that example, you wake that light up in everyone else. No, doesn't mean you have to push it in somebody's head, pack it in somebody's head. No, whoever receives it is the person it was meant for. So if this is not encouragement, I don't know what else it is for you guys. Believe me, I'm going to have more videos because, like I say, I'm coming into that power and I'm sharing my experience with others who may be going through this same exact thing and just wondering, like, is this life? Is this it? You mean to tell me I went this amount of years to come to this point where I'm sought after in the worst way every day of my life? To the point so where suicidal thoughts will harm to others come in? Is this it for me? No, it is not. It don't allow them to pull you down into that. It's self-sabotage. And once you understand that it's going to take self-mastery to come out of it, it's a test of yourself, nothing external. It's a test of your own faith within yourself to rise out of it. I mean, how many of you know that have been helped who didn't have it in themselves to help themselves? That's stagnation. That's stagnation to help somebody who doesn't need the help. Because they don't want the help. You can't make these people do what they're going to do. They're going to do what they want to do. So it's now all about you. The focus is on you. This is your show. Individually, targeted individuals, you all have an individual show where you got your own stalkers, you got your own harassers, you got your own profilers, you got your own handlers. This shit is yours. It's all about you. Save yourself. Whatever it takes. Read, learn, apply. Your light gonna shine. You don't need nobody to turn it on or turn it off. It's automatic. And you're gonna draw just as many people to the light who needs it, who starves for it, just as well as the flies that come to destroy it. That shouldn't stop you. Because when you look at the overall picture, the bigger picture is that there's people in need. There is starvation all over the world for people who hunger for something new, who hunger for relief. Here you are, the fountain of life. I hope this helps. Peace and protection to you. And stand for yourself. And when you stand, even all by yourself, you're making a difference. You're making a difference in this world. Someone somewhere out there is watching you and are inspired. You never know who you wake up every day to a new beginning. A person who gets up every day and realizes that every day is a new beginning.